I'm just a shy guy, and for the first 2 weeks of March, I'm getting a taste of my dreams. We start off first with the opening ceremonies for the IBSf World Championship for Bobsled and Skeleton, which happened last week, Wednesday night. It was a free event, and it was on the Herbsburg Arena. The event started with a video, narrated by a local personality and voice of bobsled, John Morgan. He was talking about the legacy of Mount Van Hoevenberg, from where it started in 1932 to where it is today, including the Winter Olympics and the many World Championships for bobsled and skeleton that Mount Van Hoevenberg hosted. The documentary was very detailed, and John Morgan gave a very passionate narration. Then, the CEO of ORTA, Ashley Walden, and the president of IBSF, Ivo Fioriani, individually gave speeches. Then we took time to look back at last year's World Championship, as the champions of last year gave back their trophies. Then came the Parade of Nations, or in this case, the Roll Call of Nations. Everybody was sitting in a semicircle, and whenever a nation was called up, all the athletes of that nation would cheer and wave their glow sticks. Not every athlete was present, and the list was shortened, I think, because Thursday was men's and women's skeleton, and those athletes were probably present. USA was the last named country, and they, of course, chanted, USA, USA. The ceremony was ended with a passing of the torch and lighting of the cauldron. Just when I thought we were in the clear and ready to go home, Ma was like, hey, we should go over and say hi to Team Brazil. Remember, I'm a shy guy. Social anxiety went through the roof when we went over to see them. Nevertheless, both parties were excited to meet each other. I even got to say hi and thank you to Edson Bentalate for his beyond generous gift of his bobsled pilot helmet. He is a veteran bobsled pilot, and with his teammate Edson Martin, they competed in a two-man bobsled event. Then out of nowhere, the president of CBDG, which is the Brazilian Sliding Federation, followed me on Instagram, which is really wild. Walking out of the arena, I did notice that Lake Placid did posthumously induct Dmitry Feld into the Hall of Fame. He's a Ukrainian who has not only been so helpful in raising the local youth, but also a pinnacle in USA luge. I already missed not seeing him at the ski jumps, and he definitely would have loved to see something this massive and historic here in Lake Placid. My next video will be about the 2-day event for men's and women's skeleton, as well as what I saw at Mount Van Hoevenberg for the event. But before I go, just a warning, the Saturday and Sunday event of this week has been changed to Friday and Saturday of this week for 4-man and 2-women bobsled, because it's getting real warm here in Lake Placid, and Sunday definitely doesn't look ideal for bobsled.